Hello everybody. Today we're going to do three small items in Go. The first one is a basic function. The second one is a list. And the third one will be structs or group of data and how to access those. Okay, let's start. This function is actually, I meant to do this as part of the first lesson, but I think I just forgot about it. So we're going to just do a basic function. So this one will be, let's name it lesson functions. And we're going to input two integers into it, a and b. And both are integers. And the control C. And you can do this. It auto-completes with the return of both summation of a and b, and it will return that value. Or you can do assign a variable to it, like sum is equal to a and b, and then return sum. Both is valid, but the other one is just shorter. So in order to call this, you have to do explicit call in the main function. For example, right here, this is the function where you call it. You do 5 and 10 as input, so it's going to add 5 and 10 in the function. And once it returns the sum, it will put that value in the result variable. And right there, did that, and right here, it printed it. And let's try and run this. How does it go? So it should do 15, which is, it does. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. The second one is about the list. So the list we're going to do is a list of food items. We're going to name it something like lesson food list or list. Food list, same. This food list. We're not going to input anything into it. Oops. Let's do that again. Sign food list. Okay, and then we're going to create a food list. It's a list of string type. I guess pizza, burger, and sushi is fine. Then right here, it iterated over the food list to print the items inside it. Now here you might be wondering, what is this underscore? The reason for that is because if you put a variable here, and then you print this out, and then you try to get out, it will error because you didn't use the variable here. Like for example, if I could do that index right here, then, okay, it auto-fix it for me. Because if you don't use index, for example, I erase this, right? Or let me just erase this just to demonstrate not using index. I tries to collect me every time. Sometimes I hate autocomplete. Let's do that. Okay. Stop trying to do it. Okay. So now you see there's a red line under index. It says declared and not used. Because whenever you declare a valid variable, you always have to use it. Otherwise, it's asking, why is it there? It has to be an error. But if I try to save this and run it, let's see if it even compiles. Okay, yeah. Declared and not used index. So The reason for the underscore is to not have to use index. So remove this. So we don't have to use, so we don't, because we don't need index right now. At certain point in your programming, you might need index because you want to know which part of the list or which index you are on currently in the list. You might need that value. If you do, then you can do index then. But for now, we just want to print out everything in the list. So this should work for us. So it already tried to call it for us in the main function, lesson food list. So it should work this time. Trying to run it again. Okay, did I do something wrong? Oh, okay. I think that was autocomplete. I have to press tab in order to accept it. There it is. And then save it. There you go. It prints pizza, burger, and sushi. So that's the list. There are other ways you can operate on the list, such as appending things into it. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to try to keep it simple for now. We're going to do that more complicated stuff in the future. So the other one I want to talk about is structs. Struct is creating a group of related data because it makes sense to put those data in a group instead of putting them individually. It makes organization and finding stuff a lot easier. So first we're going to declare a struct. Type, let's see, food basket. Get struct. And we're going to put a basket type. For this, the basket type would be either it has fruits or vegetables or other things. And then we're going to put, we're not going to put a list this time. We're just going to put amount inside. And that will be an integer. So the amount inside is the amount of food items inside the basket. So now we're going to access this struct. We'll create a function to access it. We would call that lesson structs. And we're going to do assign a variable to contain the initial value for the struct because we're going to put items to it first. Let's see. Let's do FB is equal to food basket. Let's see. It already tried to put something for me. Okay, we'll accept that. Let's accept it that it's a basket of fruit and there's 5 fruits inside it. But let's see. Okay. And then after we insert something into it, we're going to print it. So once it would do print it right here, it would show the type of basket it is and the amount of food inside. So let's try to call this function lesson structs. Then save it and try this run. There it is. It is the last item, food basket, fruit, and then amount of items is 5 inside. So that's it. It is for today. We're going to talk about more complicated stuff the next time. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.